If you're looking for a great make-ahead dessert, you've come to the right place. Today, I'm making a fantastic pumpkin mousse pie that can be made completely ahead of time so that you have plenty of room in your oven day of the event to do all kinds of other stuff like, say, roast a turkey. I have 30 chocolate wafers that I've just added to my food processor, and I'm just gonna grind them up to fine crumbs. I'm making my crust. They're flying out of the top. That never happened before. Sweet. Sometimes you have to go in and break a couple pieces up. They seem to like get stuck on the blade and then they won't grind. So go in, break them up, grind away. Looks good, I think, yes. Totally fine. Then add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. That sounded a little hard. Don't let it get too hard, guys. Keep it well closed in an airtight container or it gets hard. And then with the machine running, add 5 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. That's your crust. Couldn't be easier, right? All you need to do is press it into a 9-inch pie plate. Press all the crumbs into the bottom and up the sides of a 9-inch pie plate. Have your oven preheating to 325 degrees. First, I like to sort of spread it out, get it semi-even, and then the packing can be done with your measuring cup. Nice and firm so that it actually bakes into a crust instead of crumbling apart. The magic thing about crumb crusts is how they actually do become crusts, and there's so few ingredients. I love them. So easy and so delicious. That's your crust. Bake at 325 until set and firm, 10 to 12 minutes. When you remove your crust from the oven, let it cool, and then you can make your filling. I have 1.5 cups of pumpkin puree. Canned is perfectly acceptable and maybe even preferable, just for ease. 4 ounces of cream cheese. Cream cheese is really helpful in these kinds of recipes, not just for flavor, but also for stabilizing. It helps the pie set in the refrigerator. 1/2 cup of packed dark brown sugar. And 1/4 teaspoon each cinnamon and nutmeg. Nice and spicy. It smells really fantastic in here. I think it's the nutmeg. It's very aromatic. Blend everything together. Just go ahead and let it do its thing for a little while. Scrape down the sides. Don't forget to sweeten it. I have 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup. The last thing that you do with a pie like this, most icebox pies have some whipped cream, and this one's no exception. I have 1 cup of heavy cream. It's basically whipped. I'm just gonna make it a little stiffer. This adds lightness to your pie and also richness, but it also makes it nice and fluffy, and it helps it set as well. Kind of magical. Okay, we're reaching the end here, folks. Add your pumpkin mixture to the whipped cream. I suppose that you could fold the whipped cream into the pumpkin mixture, but I am saving bowls. Make sure you get all of the pumpkin. You want all that deliciousness. This is what it's all about. Fold the 2 together. Foldy, foldy, foldy. I think you guys are gonna really like this dessert because, as you can see, it's extremely easy, but really impressive too, I would think. I mean, like 10 minutes of prep and hours of pleasure. Who could resist? We're good. Cooled crust. Pour it in, and then you just put it in the refrigerator, right? Let it sit overnight, preferably. I guess if you bought a pre-baked shell for this, which you can do, you could call this a no-bake pie. This needs to set for at least 3 hours, but it's completely fantastic if you let it set overnight, and that's what I'm gonna do. Time to serve. All you need to do is top with some whipped cream. Yes, it's gilding the lily. That's the way I like it. You know that. Would you like some whipped cream on top of your whipped cream? Yes, please. I'm a huge fan of whipped cream. I'm not gonna lie. And at the holidays, who cares? Treat yourself. Trust your body. And your body says, I want whipped cream. Or at least mine does. Beautiful, delicious, and completely make ahead so you have more time to do other stuff on the big day. I seem to have missed a little bit on the bottom, but that's okay. I'm just gonna eat it right off the pie server. Do you mind? just pretend that never happened. It's a light and fluffy confection and a completely make ahead one, which is gonna make your day light and fluffy as any confection can be. It's delicious. Make it this year. Let me know what you think because I really want to know. Creamy delightfulness. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.